And moving into our top 5 headlines that you could not have missed this week, and you need to make sure you're up to date on. Number 1, the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, has officially filed some trademarks for NFT and cryptocurrency related services. And this comes on the heels of the fact that NYSE has actually created NFTs for some IPOs that recently went live, including Spotify, Snowflake, DoorDash, Roblox, and others. But now they're also filing trademarks and patents potentially for providing downloadable virtual goods and using authentication using blockchain technology. This is a pretty big deal, obviously, to see. I'm sure this is a way for the New York Stock Exchange to start exploring how blockchain technology can work in terms of transfer between multiple parties. And you have to expect that if this goes successfully, they're going to be exploring how to leverage it for their security settlements as well.
Pretty cool. The first stock exchange in the world will compete against the likes of OpenSea and others. Number 2, we've got BlockFi, which is our main topic today, but it's worth for you knowing. If you don't check it out, you need to know they got a $100 million fine. They settled with the SEC. That's actually going to go to the federal as well as to some of the state regulators that they've had to settle with for, in fact, breaking securities laws with their investment opportunity products. So we're going to dig into that and more, but that's a pretty big deal for the industry.
Tune in later to find out exactly what happened and how it will affect BlockFi moving forward, because I don't think it's how you'd expect. Moving to number 3, we have DBS. It's one of the biggest banks in the world, and they are launching a retail digital assets trading desk. This comes after they announced they were doing an institutional trading desk that's done $819 million in volume over 2021, with 595 of that coming in just Q4 alone of 2021. So they are really ramping up their services for institutions, and now they're getting into the retail space, creating what they're calling a self-service online portal for retail investors to access cryptocurrency. So could they be coming for Coinbase and others? We'll have to see.
I don't know, but we're going to move on to number 4, more SEC news. This time, news that they're investigating BinanceUS. That's the U.S. division related, of course, to global Binance. And in this case, we know that it's related to 2 trading firms. In this case, Sigma Chain and Merit Peak. There must have been some kind of activity that they were involved in, which is why the SEC has stepped in. We know that those firms are market makers. Of course, they're buying and selling cryptocurrency, continuously through the BinanceUS market. And in this case, that's all we know. So, of course, we're going to let you know when we learn more, but not always great for a local exchange to get hit with news by the SEC investigation.
Definitely not. And finally, number 5, we have BTG Pactual, the South American bank. You've heard of them before with their REIT BZ product. We covered it here on the Security Token Show many moons ago, and they successfully blew that thing out of the water, oversubscribing their real estate investment product via a security token, and they're taking it one step further, now launching a second product. This one titled very similarly REIBZ as opposed to REIT BZ, but this REIBZ product is going to be a $15 million bond that they're looking to issue onto the blockchain as well. And they're going to be working with Tezos as well as Ethereum. They try to be blockchain agnostic.
We'll, of course, have more on that for you in our segment with Megan, where she covers all the latest STOs. But first, we got to get to John and get the rest of the industry news.